Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Will Allen, and I'm joined here by...
Brandon de Casala.
And we'd like to welcome you to a WBLN presentation of the final game of the regular season, and which also happens to be senior night here at Leva Court against the Terra Wolves. The team will be wrapping up a doubleheader after defeating Archbishop McCarthy earlier this afternoon. It should be a fun one here tonight as the seniors get ready to play their final regular season game.
It's been quite a season, huh, Will?
Oh yeah, it's been quite a season.
Yeah, they're 18-5 on the season after a 2-0 win against Archbishop McCarthy just a couple of hours ago.
Yeah, I think we saw it together.
Yeah, you were right next to me. It looked great. I mean, they were down at the beginning of the set, but in both of them they came back and they were able to sweep them.
Yeah, you know, that's what we like to see coming with the Wolverines. You know, they may not be the biggest or the strongest, but they have the commitment, and you know, that's what it takes to win. Now, at the beginning of the last game with Archbishop McCarthy, they were down earlier, but they didn't give up, and they were able to persevere through and win the last two sets.
Yeah, it's all about sticking to that motivation. Obviously, last year, basketball won a state championship. They were obviously, they were not very big. I think their tallest guy was 6'3", 6'4", and they were going, I remember one occasion where they were playing against a I think it was a 6'10" freshman center, and they weren't necessarily the biggest or the strongest, but they were well coached, and they were led by a group of powerful seniors, just like this volleyball team.
Yeah, you know, that's not only that, it's also the hard work and discipline that they put in. You know, sometimes I'll get here early, you know, to study for my test, but I'll pass by the gym and I'll already see the volleyball team just playing already here. One of my friends, he's on the volleyball team, and they said that he gets here at like 5:45 in the morning. It's insane, the hard work that they put into the sport.
Yeah, absolutely. So the seniors tonight that I believe will be getting the most playtime, it's going to be Joseph Muniz, Lorenzo Torres, Alexander Cruz, Nicolas Hernandez, Federico Marino, and Morrison Haddad, or Mo, who's been the anchor of this Wolverine front. He's the only one continuing to play at the college level. He'll be playing for St. Thomas University.
Yeah, you know, I saw a couple weeks ago that he was the player of the week on the Miami Herald.
Yeah, Belen was bothering us a lot about voting for him. I even used my mom's email for that.
Oh yeah, I had to use my favorites also. It was, you know, it's just nice to see other people around just in your school just doing good, you know.
Yeah, I absolutely wanted to show him as much support as I could, and maybe that extra one vote helped him to win that award.
Now, you know, you see the game starting.
Yeah, this team isn't only built on the seniors, though. You see him on the court there, number 8, Lucas Diaz. He's a junior. He's the starting setter for this team, and I believe everybody else on the court is a senior. So they're trying to get the seniors as much playing time as possible.
I mean, it is senior night.
Absolutely, but you will see some freshmen like Billy Essick and Danny Del Pino come out, who have gotten a lot of playing time on this team and have shown that they're just as valuable to this team as any senior.
Yeah, I've seen it too. I've seen at the game earlier today. Same with other players. Just it's not even the freshmen, only the seniors. I mean, everyone's an equal part here. It's like all one machine, and they're all working together.
Absolutely.
And you see the Terra Wolves are serving. Insane spike by Mo. The Wolves just couldn't defend it.
Yeah, Nick Hernandez, beautiful play there. Number 6, he's one of these seniors. He won't be continuing to play volleyball, but he'll be going on to UM. He is the leader in kills for this Wolverines team.
All right, Belen up. Luke Diaz is serving. Oh, I guess the Wolves.
It was double touch there by the Wolves. You could see by the refs. And Belen takes a 2-0 lead.
Oh, Luke Diaz serving up again, hoping to keep the streak alive. Oof. Shanks it.
Yeah, missed serve there by Luke Diaz. Now the Wolves are going to get the ball back.
Wolverines up by 1. the Wolves just try and set the other guy. They just put it out too much. The other guy can't get it. Wolverines up by 2.
Yeah, a lot of miscommunication there from the Wolves side. Saw a couple collisions there.
Yeah.
They're going to want to tighten that up if they want a chance again in this game.
Ooh, wow, what a serve. Just barely hits the net, goes over. That was, I believe, Nicholas Hernandez with that serve.
Yeah, not sure if he intended that, but it ended up working out beautifully.
Ooh. Wolves spike, hits Luke. Luke just doesn't get it up in time. That's fine. Wolverines up by 2.
Yeah, he wasn't able to get the dig there, and now the Wolves are going to keep their streak up.
Wow, what a dig by Mo early on. If he hasn't gotten that, that would have been the Wolves' point, but the Wolves just hit it out too far.
Absolutely. Great discipline there by the Wolverines. They were able to outlive the Wolves to get the serve back.
Wolverines up by 3. A monster hit by Alexander Cruz. The Wolves just can't defend him.
Yeah, it looks like the Wolves are having trouble defending against these spikes from the Belen team.
Yeah, you know, I'm seeing some miscommunication, like you said earlier. They keep on tumbling into each other. They need to work on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, the Wolves are just able to just pry it right through.
Yeah, 100%. Belen, number 10, Federico Marino wasn't able to get to that after a block by Morrison Dodd.
Ooh, and wow, we're lucky. Wolves, they hit it, they serve it out, our point.
Yeah, missed serve by the Wolves there. It's going to be 8-3 Belen. And looks like Joseph Muniz is getting ready to serve.
Ooh, Joey Muniz with what a serve. The Wolves can't defend it.
Yeah, ace there for Joey Muniz. Hasn't had much playing time this season, but of course it's senior night. They're trying to get him in, and it looks to have paid off.
Yeah, you know, the serves are looking good. What a spike by Mo.
Yeah, you know, he even had the full wind up there. That was satisfying to watch.
The Wolves, they're having trouble, dude.
I could watch that spike all day. Beautiful. There's another kill for Mo.
Joey serving again, but Wolverines up by 6. Ooh.
Wolverines were not able to get the block off.
Yeah.
And the Wolves take the serve back.
Belen is up by 5. Ooh, Wolves shank it. Belen's up by 6.
Missed serve there by Gabriel Segui of the Terra Wolves. And now Morrison Haddad is up to serve for the Wolverines, up 6.
What a monster serve by Mo.
Yeah, I mean, I would not want to defend that.
Yeah, no.
That did not look fun.
Yeah, the hard work, you know, everyone you can see, it's paying off.
Yeah, Belen up 7. A lot of momentum here. Looking good. Timeout, 1 minute. And what do you think they're talking about in there?
I think they're talking about for the Wolves, they need to work on the teamwork. You know, they're having so much miscommunication. They keep on bumping into each other. It's not looking good out there. But the Wolverines, I think they just want to make sure that they keep their momentum, keep, you know, just fighting hard. You know, they're coming out aggressive, and they want to stay aggressive.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of that aggression that you're talking about. A lot of spikes from the Wolverine side. They don't want it to get to defensive battles. They want to take the game to them. You know?
They just want to get it out and go.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, the blocked again.
Looked like Luke Diaz on that block there. He leads the team in assists and aces, but you normally don't see him blocking very much. He's a setter. So.
Well, what's good? I guess he's getting involved. He's changing positions. You know, he's making sure that he can be of use on all assets that he can. Wow, Nick Hernandez with another monster spike, set by Luke Diaz. Luke is just amazing with the sets. And Mo serving again, hoping to keep the streak alive.
Yeah, Nick Hernandez making it obvious why he's the leader for the team in kills.
Mo just can't be stopped. He's on a rampage. The Wolverines are up by 10, and another ace.
Yeah, absolutely. I believe he's second on the team in aces, following Luke Diaz, who we just talked about.
Wow. Well, the Wolverines, they're up by 10. The hard work is really paying off.
Looking good here for the team.
Ooh. No, the Wolves, they just set a one ball, and the Wolverines, they couldn't block it.
Yeah, for the viewers who don't know, one ball set is when it's basically at the height of the net, and it's a quick set so they can hit it quickly and catch the other team off guard.
Nick Hernandez again with another spike. They can't be stopped. They're up by 10.
Yeah, you can really see the approach that the Wolverines are taking, which is just keep the throttle up. You know, don't let go, because the Wolves are having difficulty defending against it.
And they're just keeping their momentum. Blocked again.
Looks like a net violation by Nick Hernandez. And that'll give a point to the Wolves.
Well, I hope the Wolverines don't lose their motivation and their momentum.
Not really sure what happened there, but point Terra. See the one ball again there.
I guess
didn't work as well for the Wolverines as it did for Terra.
Yeah.
And Terra hits a bit of a streak there. Federico Marino was not able to keep it in bounds. And Terra on a little bit of a serving streak. They've got 3 in a row.
Federico Martinez making a comeback. He figured out where to hit.
Yeah, he got it. It probably would have gone out if it hadn't hit number 3 for Terra, Gabriel Segui.
Okay,
but in the end, point is a point.
Yeah, Luke's up serving. The Wolves struggle again. The miscommunication, you know, it's insane.
Yeah, that's been getting them. Number 12 jumped up like he was going to hit the ball, and he didn't, expecting number 1 behind him, Gabriel Prats, to go and get it, but they didn't. And
again, more
one.
miscommunication. The Wolves need to focus up. The Wolverines are just going to take advantage of it.
Yeah, I just caught number 15 for the Wolves telling his teammates to focus up exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I could see why. The Wolverines, they're just using this against them. Blocked again by the Wolverines.
I mean, it's not like Terra doesn't have the firepower. You saw number 1 there, Gabriel Prats, just launch an absolute nuke to the Belen side, but they played perfect defense, and that's why they're up 11. And
again, I mean, you can have all the firepower you want. It won't help if you don't have any other teammates or just any communication at all to get the ball to you.
Yeah, I think that's what makes Belen a good. Is why their work is doing so well, is because they're communicating. They haven't really had an error today.
Yeah, you know, all those hours they put in, it's really paying off. That was a good block by the Wolves on the
Yeah,
Wolverines.
Terra gets a block of their own for that one. And now it's going to be 20-9. Wolverines
Up by 11. It looks like the Wolves are starting to communicate a little bit better.
Yeah, heater there from Gabriel Prats. I just mentioned his name a couple seconds ago. Lorenzo Torres wasn't able to get there quick enough.
Wolverines up by 10.
Not sure what the delay is here.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're trying to figure out who to sub in.
I think it has to do with the table. And even the players are confused. The fans have started to clap along. Looks like everybody's in shock.
Everyone's in a good mood, I guess. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there we go. The game's starting. A nasty spike by Nick Hernandez. Again, I think the miscommunication is showing. Not only that, the Wolves are just having trouble getting his spikes up.
Yeah, he shanked it there. Kill for Nick Hernandez, and that's just another one to add.
Score is 21-10.
Well, there's an example of good communication from the Wolves. Called out, and, you know, serve went out. Missed serve there from Nick Hernandez. He may be getting kills, but he missed a serve. So, you know, there's, you know, pros and cons.
Yeah, pros and cons. Ooh. The Wolves.
Yeah, Terra got the point there, but it was a beautiful dig there by Lorenzo Torres on the serve that, I mean, at least kept it alive for one more volley.
Bo was able to spike it into the blocker's hands, and he uses them as a tool, and it comes out. Wolverines up 22-12.
Yeah, just 3 more points to take set 1. Be ideal senior night to get off to an early lead.
Blocked by Moen.
Looks like Max Klemick, a junior. He's a junior out there. You know, we've seen mostly seniors tonight, other than Luke Diaz.
Yeah, it's good to see some more team involvement, even on senior night. Wolverines are 2 off of winning. The Wolves take advantage that Federico, you know, he's not a setter. They took advantage of that, and they were able to block the Wolverines. Score is 23-13.
Yeah, the Belen bench was getting kind of involved in that one. They were hoping to see some more out of him. But, you know, nothing ended up materializing.
Again, more communication. The Wolverines are able to spike it over. The Wolves can't defend it.
Absolutely miscommunication from the Wolves once again. Set point. Belen's got a graphic there. It's going to be 24-13. No, you can't see it on the broadcast. But it was a bunch of caution tape that said set point. Pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. I mean, I know there's an animation team, I think. They worked on that, you know? It's more to see some more school involvement. Low spikes it, and the Wolves head it out. Wolverines win. It's the first set.
Belen takes that one. Will, what did you like out of that set?
I liked how they came out hard, and they took advantage of their miscommunication. You know, the Wolves, I guess, they just don't communicate as well as the Wolverines. They don't want it as much, is what I'm seeing here.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good way of putting it. I mean, they didn't seem to be as in sync as the Belen team was. And I guess that led to the 10-point differential in the set and a Belen victory. So now it's going to be 1-0, and Belen hoping to get out of here quick.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you at the start of the second set.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the game against Wolverines and against the Wolves. Last game of it's the final game of the last season.
Yeah, last season of these seniors' high school career, and you know they've had a great career so far. This Wolverine team, this volleyball team has been great. Great program. They've been building it.
Yeah, you know they've been working hard, and the hard work it's paying off.
Absolutely, yeah. So it's 0-0 right now for this set. Belen's up 1-0. They're about to begin set 2, and Will, what are you hoping to see out of this set from the Wolverines?
I'm hoping to see the same thing that I saw in the first set. You know, they came out strong, they came out hard, they came out aggressive, and they took advantage of the issues that the Wolves team has. You know, they don't communicate as well. They're not as coordinated as the Wolverines, and they're taking advantage of that.
Yeah, absolutely. What I'd love to see was all the spikes and the kills that were going on. That really really excited me. You know that I love seeing that aggression out of this team because you know that's what we're good at.
Yeah.
That's what we thrive off of.
And it's not only offense, it's also defense. You know, like last set I've seen like the back row. I think the libero. Lorenzo Torres, you know, he's always picking up the balls and getting them up for Luke Diaz to set.
Yeah, absolutely. Missed it there, but Wolverines go up 1-0. Actually, we have a freshman in the game. We have number 17, Danny Del Pino.
What a spike by number 15 on the Wolves. I guess the Wolverines, the Wolves, you know, he saw a spot and he hit it.
Yeah, saw an opening in the Wolverines formation, put it right there, and results in a point.
The Wolves, they try and tip it over, but they missed. He hits it too late.
Yeah, Lorenzo Torres is no longer the libero. Put on a regular jersey. Looks like Del Pino is the new libero. And a tool there by Belen. Unfortunate. Puts the game back into tie.
Wolves up serving now. Tie game. I think there was a net violation by the Wolves. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, it looks like it. Belen gets the point here. Nick Hernandez to serve.
A point is a point.
Point is a point.
Federico takes advantage, and Mo just slams it down, not giving the Wolves a chance to breathe.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful play by him there. And let's go back. Point is a point. That's been a recurring theme here today, kind of like an English class, you know? It's one of those things that just keeps coming up. Point is a point. You know, we take points when they come.
A point is a point.
Double touch there by the Wolves. Gives Belen another point. Point is a point.
A point
there it
is a point. And the Wolves, they just aren't focused. They're not locked in, you know? They keep on messing up, serve receives. And Nick Hernandez, he's just taking advantage of that.
Yeah, ace there for Nick Hernandez. Beautiful play.
Score is 6, Wolverines, Wolves 2.
Missed serve there by Nick Hernandez. Just got an ace, and then right after missed serve.
Yeah, you know, I think he got a little bit too excited, you know, his streak, and couldn't focus. Federico just slamming it to the Wolf side.
He's up to serve now. Max Klemic checks into the game. It's going to be 6-4 Wolverines. Federico Marino to serve.
Oh, I guess it's 7-3. What a dig. And Mo just uses the Wolves as a tool to get the next point. Wolverines up 8-3.
And you see the bench cheering on Federico because, you know, like Will mentioned earlier, he is not a setter. And, you know, he's in that position now. I guess they're just trying to get seniors more variety. And he's doing a pretty good job. And, you know, he just missed the serve into the net. But, you know, maybe I've become the announcer's jinx that they talk about all the time. It's like, oh, he's 6 for 6 from 50+ yard field goals, and then he misses it.
Yeah, you know, I think
that's the one thing you never want to become as an announcer. And
hey, I mean, it works. I guess it works on both sides.
Yeah, back to back there.
Wolverines.
I'll take it.
Hey, I mean, a point is a point.
Yeah, maybe I'll just start saying this during every serve.
There we go. An amazing spike by Mo. Again, the Wolves can't defend it. And you could also see earlier in that game, you know, you could see the Wolves miscommunication. One of them went up to go hit, the other missed. The Wolves need to work on that miscommunication.
Yeah, number 6 Andres Castillo shanked it, and Gabe confirmed Mo the kill. And there,
I'm seeing another theme here. I mean, the Wolverines, they get a little too excited and they choke in their serve.
Yeah. Been a couple missed serves in a row for the Wolverines.
Wolves serving now. The Wolves shut down. I think that is Max Max Klernick.
Yeah, not much room for him to get around that there. Beautiful block there by the Wolves, just left him unable to do anything.
Wow. Again, I think Mo's just a monster.
Unbelievable skill there from Mo. He's up to serve now. But, you know, the bench was just in shock after that one. And they've seen plays like that from him all season.
Yeah, you know. Nice block. Nick Hernandez just hits it a little too hard. He tried using the Wolves as a tool, but he missed and hit out.
Yeah, it looked more like just a line drive instead of a spike. You saw the Wolverine bench get a little excited there. It's because Lorenzo Torres is playing front row, typically the libero. He had a beautiful block earlier.
Yeah, that was a really nice block, but they messed it up, you know. Wolves, they really need to work on just their playing in general. They keep on miscommunicating, they keep on messing up the little things, and that's really costing them the point. Here we go, the freshman serving now. Another amazing hit by Federico Marino. He's just finding the spot, and he's just putting the ball there.
Yeah, beautiful vision from him at the line, able to see where the ball needs to go. And
he's able to see where the Wolves are messing up. That's a lucky hit by the Wolves. It rides on the net, you think it's going to go out, and it hits line. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of those that's a killer, you know. Point is a point for them, you know. Everybody gets point is a point.
The Wolves take advantage of that spot. You know, there was a little miscommunication there at the beginning, but I guess the Wolves saw that and they took advantage of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Little odd there from the Belen side. Haven't seen that yet today.
Some more miscommunication. I mean, we need like the Wolverines. They need to focus up. The Wolves, they're getting motivated, and they're finding out what to do if they want the point.
Yeah, Lorenzo Torres put it over. I think he was supposed to set it because Federico Marino was there ready to spike it, and the Wolverines weren't set.
Nicholas Hernandez just got shut down by the Wolves. The Wolves, I think they're starting to make a comeback.
Yeah, they're starting to block. They weren't doing a great job of that in the first set, but now you see them getting to it, and I guess that makes the difference of a couple points.
I guess the Wolves took advantage of the receive, and it was just over the net. And a point is a point. They would have hit it in.
Yeah, and this set looks like the Wolves are beating the Wolverines at the net. And messed up play there by number 9, Joseph Muniz.
Yeah, the pressure's really getting to them, you know. After now, it's a tie game. You know, why don't you talk a little bit more? Put the curse on them, you know? Yeah. Make them choke.
Maybe I should.
There we go. A point is a point, Nick Hernandez. Oh, no, sorry, Federico Marino. He just finds a spot, again, like earlier. Finds a spot to put it and just slams it down.
Yeah, beautiful kill there from him. Puts the Wolverines back in the lead after tying it up.
Wolverines are up by 1, 14-13. The Wolves, again, they also find the spot where the Wolverines are lacking. And they slam it in there. It's a nice kill.
Yeah, starting to see a breakdown on the back end for Belen. We've had a lot of missed kills. Things that weren't going wrong in the first set. We were blocking pretty good in the first set. There weren't that many spikes getting to the back.
You can see a lot of miscommunication there with the Wolves. And Nick Hernandez, he just takes advantage of it. He sees the miscommunication and just slams it. He kills them.
Yeah, the environment came into play there. Earlier in the set, or in the point, it hit the hoop, and then later in the set, it hit a light. Luckily, it didn't go out. We're good. Sparks didn't fly, but you still see the environment coming into play.
Here you can show you see the communication with the Wolverines. And the miscommunication with the Wolves.
Yeah, number 10 for the Terra Wolves, Alan Salsi. He's a senior, actually. Speaking of senior night, hit it a little too hard, or a little too soft for it to be able to go over.
I'm not sure why. I think it might have been a double touch or net touch, but then again, a point is a point.
Point is a point. You know, we've had a lot of those.
Yeah. Blocked by Federico. There was a touch. Wow, Alexander Cruz spikes it right there. And the Wolves, when they go up to block, he's barely tapped it.
Unbelievable. Just barely hit the line. And
Nope.
Belen's able to get the point. And they're arguing with the ref, the Terra Wolves. And, I mean, obvious. Like, I would be arguing, too. That was so close that, you know, it's worth a shot.
But, you know. Oh, the Wolves slam it, and it gets up, and it goes into the hoop, and then the roof. The Wolverines get messed up.
Yeah, Lorenzo Torres and Nick Hernandez took off like there was a deep ball being thrown to them with the ball going so high, but he ends up getting caught once again in the hoop and shuts down that for the Wolverines.
More miscommunication. You can see the Wolves are just struggling. The Wolverines keep on taking advantage of that.
Yeah, beautiful play there by Federico Marino. Tips it over just enough to where it's nearly impossible for the Wolves to get that without losing the point, because, you know, he was able to get his hand on it, but he wasn't able to score off it, and I think that's what's important.
Yep. And just serves out just by a little. Score is Wolverines up 19, Wolves 16. You could see the commitment there at the beginning, but the Wolves, I guess, just blocked them, shut them down.
Yeah, Mohadad did he had a good wind up there. That wind up is so satisfying to watch. It's just, but
It really
you know,
is.
wasn't able to get it around the block, and point Terra.
Point Belen.
Max Clement with a beautiful spike. He hasn't been in much tonight. Obviously, he's a junior. They're trying to get the seniors in. And speaking of senior, Joey Muniz just comes in. He's about to serve. And the bench seems to love him. They've been chanting his name a lot.
Yeah, no, it's good to see. Mo sees the slightest spot, and he just takes advantage of it. It's like what happened earlier to them, and he just learned from the mistake, and he just gave them their own medicine.
Yeah, I don't even know if that was just a beautiful spot. He was just like, I'm going to hit it as hard as I can at you, and you won't be able to do anything about it. That's what that play looked like.
And more miscommunication with the Wolves. They need to keep it together, and, well, they haven't been, to be honest. The Wolverines, they just take advantage of it. The score is 22-17. Wolverines are 3 points away from winning. Ooh.
a
Freshman.
odd but successful set for the Terra Wolves. That
Yeah, you know, I saw like a little bit of miscommunication, but then again, a point is a point.
yeah, I mean, at first that was an odd-looking set, but it ended up paying off for them.
Mo just finds the spot, just tips it over. He knows what they're gonna do.
Yeah, he's been able to find the perfect balance between just absolute like nukes versus just slight taps over that score points, because you know after a while of spiking it so hard for a while, they start to expect that and they don't expect the soft taps as much, and that's why he was able to succeed on that one.
Yeah, you can see some miscommunication there with the Wolves. Oh, what a block by the Wolverines. And the point is on Wolverines. They're at match point.
Double touch there by Terra, and match point of the Wolverines, just as Wolf said. The crowd is hyped.
Mo serves. The Wolves took advantage of that spot and just spike it down.
Still match point.
Still match point. Score is 24-9. Set 2. 24-19. I think the Wolverines are letting the pressure get to them. I don't know. I mean, Randy, you might need to talk more about the Wolves. Maybe they'll choke up this set right now.
Hopefully, I mean, announcers jinx, you know what I mean? So, let's see it.
What a dump. You can't be serious. The Wolverines.
Yeah, this is a serving streak here for the Terra Wolves.
I think the Wolves are getting motivation. The Wolverines need to focus up. Just one more point. And Nick Hernandez just scores the one more point. Uses the Wolves as a tool and just slams it into them. Wolverines win.
And that does it for senior night for the Wolverines. Beautiful game. I like the aggression out of the team. Hopefully that'll carry over to districts, as this was the last regular season game. Maybe even carry on to regionals and states if we make it there, which is you know, ideal scenario, because you don't want the season to end off at districts. So for these seniors, for their final game to be a state final win would be beautiful.
Amazing. And not only that, I mean, you would have thought that like they'd be tired from their previous game earlier today. They both scored with both games. They won 2-0, 2-0. Very impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a great display. Wolverines are able to go 4-0 on the week.
Yeah, you know, it just shows their hard work.
You know, that's what you love to see from a team at the end of the season.
Yeah.
You start to see them rally and gain a motive to finish the season off strong, and that's exactly what you're hoping for.
Yep. And yeah, like what you said earlier. It's just good. And not only that, like you could see it in some plays that they wouldn't end it like if the ball was like too far from them. You know, I think their mentality is like the game isn't over until the ball is to the floor, you know? Until a point is scored. They keep on going. But thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Will Allen, signing off.
My name is Brandon De Casala.
Signing off from WBLN.